Hello friends and welcome to my playthrough of Cipher Zero. My name is Jonathan. Last time I was flummoxed. This is the second time in this playthrough where I've had to just put it down, step away, take a walk, and I'm back just a few minutes later, and I'm hoping that that will allow me to make some progress, but you'll find out along with me as we jump in. So, what I have been trying mostly is variations of this connection. So, decided, even though I think it's probably wrong, I'm going to put the other one in for a while and see what we can see. This has to be, I think, part of a shaded four-prong region. The most basic ways that you can do that are a plus or an H/I shape. This, I think, has to be an unshaded... Well, I know it has to be an unshaded region because this one's shaded. But the problem is, once we go across the top, if we go farther south, we're certainly going to constrain this too much. These all have to be unshaded. I didn't do enough pencil marking before. Holy cow. Okay. Alright, so, yep. This is a puzzle that takes 20 minutes and a walk and then 30 seconds. Yeah. Okay. This works. Gosh, I wonder if it's the only solution. I mean, it feels like it because I've been trying everything else, but this is far from a proof. I just stumbled on a solution. I think. I'm saying all this before I've actually entered it. So, here, we can do a four-prong region around the bottom. And when we do that, we get a three-prong region in this negative space. Why didn't I consider that before? It was because this up here takes up 6 cells of very precious real estate. And I did try that, but then this, I threw it out almost immediately because of these. Alright. Well, we're going to take the win. And we're going to move on. Oh boy. Okay, 4 glitchies. And they convert into other matrix cells. These two flip. This changes entirely. And that becomes a different 3. So, regardless, these are enough to tile the entire space, and they don't tile it as is. If I flip something, 3 of these, when I flip them, they stay in the unshaded state. Which means that proves that this is one of the flipped ones. Because if it were not, then we're still saying that everything's unshaded and we have something shaded. So let's try just this one. See if that can work. I'm guessing no. How could this fit in? It'd be like that, which neither of those can fit here. So this would fit here. Nothing can fit there. So it can't be there. It could be that's going to break here. And this is the other one, which breaks down here. So we need to shade one of the others, which won't... We are shading exactly 5 spaces, and it is in that orientation. So let's just try one of them. This can flip around to be these 4. this can flip upside down to be these four. And then this one can go up in that corner. Okay, this just flips. That's good at least. We've got 4... 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. I was gonna say we had one extra, but this is not. This is okay. So that is saying that 3 of these are unshaded. Those 3 have to all come from this shape in one of its 2 orientations. So these 2 are unshaded. So either we leave this as it is and we do that, in which case I think we can't use these to fill in the rest. Yeah, that breaks here. Okay. So that was one possibility. We could flip it upside down and have those... No, this, we're saying, if this is unshaded, then it is that shape in that orientation. So this is shaded. These 2 are part of a 4 that either does that or that. If it does this, then those are a problem. So it does this. So we do 3, 3, 3, 3. And that is enough to make that work. Okay. Let's try to get through another couple of these. Hope we don't get another sticking point. Okay, so we've got opposite. We've got negative clones. We have prongs that change their... Oh boy. Okay. Thanks, I hate it. I hope they have made this relatively easy to make up for all of this uncertainty. How could I even get started here? Beyond just trying things at random. There's got to be an in. What assumption do we need to make? Let's start with this. Then we want this to have 4 prongs. That's actually good because these 4 prongs could be the same as these 4 prongs. Like that, for example. I wonder if we do that in both cases. Okay, I'm going to start this over again. And say... I'm going to try to... Oh, yeah. Try to make each of these be a 4-prong that encompasses both of these, because that will solve both sides. So if we did like an H here, problem is they have to be in this coloring. And in that coloring, it doesn't seem like that will work. Because they're sharing... Oh, but it could be these 2 connected and those 2... No. connecting isn't valid. It's that they, across the divide, they can be together. So maybe it is only one of them. If it's only one of them, oh, we could do something wild like that, or like this, and try to make this connect to here. Four prongs, 3 prongs, 3 prongs. Yeah. Okay. What's glitching? This is not glitching. Are these... Okay, one of these two is the endpoint. This is... If that is unshaded, then this is shaded. This is part of a snake down here, so this becomes a negative snake. That's broken. So those are forced. I like forced. I love forced. I live for forced. Okay, so 4 prongs. One of these is 4 prongs. Can we pull off the same trick and have them be the same? If we... This dot could be a bit of a bugaboo. Can we have them be the same? If they're the same, then we're saying that this connects here and then, I don't know, does something. No, it's got to be friendly to the snake. No, the snake is going to make that a horrible situation. But that is our way to make this efficient, isn't it? To make these two part of the same 4-prong shape. Could we do like this one that we like? Oh no, we can't because of this cell. No, because we're saying that that's shaded. And if we go around the top, we really have to do that. Unless I'm misunderstanding something. If we go through the middle... No, well... Here... Actually... Maybe... Yeah, okay. So the key... This is applying that same key trick that we did in the last one of making these two shapes share a region for efficiency. And we have our snake going around the outside. Our dot is happy. And that is complete. And that feels like a good stopping point for our second part of this phase of the moon as it wanes, and we will see if we can get it to wane the rest of the way in the final section. I will see you there.